One thing I would say that people should do mental emancipate. They should learn, not that learning to go and write your examination or something stuff, but you have to study the environment.
Hello and welcome to this special edition of Faces of Ghana, which is coming to you from Etimwase in Kumasi, the Ashanti regional capital of Ghana. Today's show promises to be exciting because we are featuring the headmaster of Diamond State Academy. I don't want to jump the gun. I want you to hear the story from the horse's own mouth. So before we bring you the conversation, you know what to do. Click that button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Right, to the conversation. Hello, sir.
Hello, boss.
Yeah, I hope you are fine.
Terrific.
Okay, please tell us about yourself.
I'm Atakorah. I was born in Kwamai,
Okay.
And I'm now a headmaster of this school, administrator, Beza, and Kumini. So I'm doing all this stuff.
So you are headmaster, you combine the role of administrator, the role of Beza, and others.
Yes, and others.
Wow. Now let's talk about your educational background. What's your level of education?
One thing people should know is I'm not an SHS, or during our time we call it J.S.S. I'm not SSS graduate.
Okay.
I'm just an basic school graduate.
Wow.
Recently we call it J.S.S. J.S.S. graduate. I completed junior secondary school 1999 in Kwamai SD. About my education background is somehow short. It's not too far.
Wow. And you are doing all this. So tell us quickly, how did you start? How did you even become the headmaster?
Yes, I met a grandma. I decided to go and rewrite BEC 5 years ago.
Okay.
So
I
met
5 years ago. That was
5 years ago. At the age I was 28 years.
28, and you wanted to go back to write BEC?
BEC, because I wanted to go to secondary school.
Okay.
So I met a grandma, which the lady who was doing the handshake. So I met her, and then through her I was able to go to their house and other things. So that's what the whole thing started. So when I was in JHS 5 years ago, I learned about how the man was, controlling his affairs in terms of the administration work in the school, because I was somehow growing up. So I was, seeing things there. So when I completed JHS at that time, I also moved to a certain school as a personal driver for the proprietor.
Okay.
So over there, I was also seeing how things was going, the way and manner they were, arranging their things in the school. I was going there. They used to send me go and buy books here and there, as the way and manner the teachers were even teaching in the class. So I did not have any intention that I would one day come and sit on this chair, that I will be a headmaster. You see, so after 2 years, I worked there 2 years, and then I decided to, go and do my own stuff, my own business. And eventually, the mother asked me to come and help her in this establishing this institution. Okay. So that's how it started.
Now tell us, combining all these roles, what are some of your functions? What are some of the things you do?
As a headmaster, you have to read wide. You have to do a lot of research for your teachers, the staff, how the school is going to develop. Everything is, the onus is being rested on me. So it is not easy.
How many are your staff?
My staff they are 20.
They are 20, and your students are? My
students, the attendance is, according to the admission register, is 350 plus.
Wow. But
the attendance, some of them have moved from the place here and there. So the highest attendance we got was 248. Okay. 240 something kind of stuff.
So now tell us, what are some of the challenges?
The challenges is not easy. Some of the children will come to school, they don't have money. Some of them will come to school, they have money, but it's just they mess up, it lost on their way coming to school. So we have to use a way out to, sort them out. And it's not easy. The challenge is too high. And some of the teachers will be reluctantly or unwillingly to do. They don't have passion for teaching. You could see all these things, and you have to somehow fire people here and there. You have to take the street and then sack people here and there. It's not by means of sacking them. That is me. That is what I like most. But all my aims and my dreams are that I want to make sure the school is being being in a higher platform. Let me say that.
Okay. So now tell us, what motivates you? What drives you to keep going?
What
is it the money? Is it
actually
a lot of
no, it's not the money itself. I have my small businesses which I do, and then people are doing for me, and I pay them. At the end of the month, I go and they receive money here from them. So it is not money per se, but this is somebody's sweat, somebody's money, and the person is, putting it on the ground. So I have decided that all my effort that all what I can do to help the man, I have to do it. Because it will be very sad that one day when you wake up, you say, we give the school to this boy or this man, this and this and that. He was not able to hold it, to handle it. You see how it is. So that really also motivates me a lot. That each and every day, I wanted to do something for the man.
So quickly, tell us, now you have about 300 students, about 20 staff. Where do you see yourself taking the school in the next few years, say 10 years from now?
We want to storm the whole Ghana, as well, probably in the Asante region. Let me say that because we are in the Asante region.
Now, quickly, tell us your final words. I'm sure there are people out there who, some didn't have the chance to get to the highest level of education. They are wondering what they can do with their lives. What do you have to tell us?
Yes, some of them also have higher education, but yes, they are also struggling.
Exactly.
It is not easy. Fine, it is not easy. It is... The thing is, one thing I would say that people should do a mental emancipate. People should do mental emancipate. They should learn, not that learning to go and write your examination or something stuff, but you have to study the environment, see how things is going. See how we want to also manipulate the system. You see how it is. Exercise your brain. The more you exercise your brain, the more knowledge you will get.
Indeed, you should spend some time acquiring knowledge, not to write exams, but to govern your life. And that has been the interview with the head teacher of Diamond State Academy here at Etimetimaaso in Kumasi, the Ashanti regional capital of Ghana. This has been Faces of Ghana. My name is Philip Abutiati. And if there is any story such as this that we could cover, feel free to write to us. I'll see you.